The Ten Commandments, what do they mean today? The Ten Commandments, ancient rules given to Moses on Mount Sinai. But what do they mean today, thousands of years later? Can they still speak to our modern lives? Let's take a look and see how they offer timeless wisdom for living in our complex, fast-paced world. Imagine the scene: a vast desert, the sun blazing, and a mountain covered in smoke. Moses climbs Mount Sinai to receive these sacred laws. God speaks, not only to Moses, but to generations, past, present, and future. These commandments are more than rules, they're a guide for living with God and each other. Let's start with the first commandment: you shall have no other gods before me. In today's world, what are the gods we worship? Money, power, success? This commandment reminds us to keep God as our top priority and not let anything take his place in our lives. Next, you shall not make for yourself an idol. Though we no longer craft golden statues, we do create idols in our lives, obsessing over appearances, wealth, or status. This commandment calls us to focus on what truly matters, not the illusions of modern life. You shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. In today's world of social media, where words spread instantly, this commandment is more relevant than ever. It's not just about avoiding curses, it's about respecting God's name and the power of the words we use. The command to remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy might seem hard to follow in our always-on, busy lives. But it's more relevant than ever, reminding us to pause, rest, and reconnect with God. The Sabbath teaches us the importance of balance in a non-stop world. The commandment honor your father and your mother is a call to respect family. In an age of complex family structures and generational gaps, it reminds us to value and learn from those who came before us and to cultivate love and respect in our families. You shall not murder seems straightforward, but Jesus expanded this, teaching that harboring hatred is as harmful as physical violence. In today's divided world, this commandment challenges us to live with love and forgiveness, avoiding hatred that destroys relationships. You shall not commit adultery is about more than marital faithfulness. It speaks to loyalty and integrity in all our relationships. In a time when trust can seem rare, this commandment calls us to value honesty and keep our promises to others. You shall not steal. In today's world, stealing isn't always about taking possessions. We can steal credit, time, or ideas. This commandment calls us to live with honesty and integrity, respecting others and their rights in all areas of life. You shall not give false testimony speaks directly to our digital age, where misinformation and gossip spread quickly. It challenges us to speak truthfully, to build up others with our words, and to avoid the harm that comes from lies or half-truths. Finally, you shall not covet is particularly relevant in a world of social media, where comparison is constant. It challenges us to focus on gratitude and contentment instead of chasing what others have, reminding us to be thankful for the blessings we already possess. The Ten Commandments aren't just ancient rules. They are a guide, reflecting timeless principles that can help us navigate today's world. Though times change, human nature doesn't, and the need for love, respect, honesty, and faithfulness remains as vital now as ever. These commandments offer a path to live in peace with God and one another. So, what do the Ten Commandments mean today? They mean everything, if we are willing to listen.